So, Miss Sisson, how did you become involved at PDS?
So I started here last August, well, 2 August ago in 2015. I was teaching at a school down in Charlottesville, Virginia. I was teaching fifth grade humanities for 4 years. That was my first job out of college. But after a few years down there, I was starting to think about teaching older students primarily because the graduate program I was enrolled in included a lot of students there who were high school English teachers, and I was really inspired by what they had to say about their experiences in an upper school classroom. So I started a job search and I found PDS, which offered me the opportunity to teach in both the upper and the middle school here, and I was excited to continue working on both my middle school and upper school teaching skills. So that's what brought me here.
Okay. So, Miss Sisson, what is your favorite book?
So I'm going to answer that with two books. My favorite book, just in the history of reading and the history of the development of my knowledge of the world and understanding of myself in this world, it's called The Awakening by Kate Chopin, and it is one of the first major works of feminism in the United States. It calls attention to the role of women and the role of mothers in American society, and it really pushed me to think about who I am as a female and how a story like that can really be the catalyst to societal change when it comes to the way that we view gender in this country and worldwide. And then favorite book that I've taught so far this year is probably Romeo and Juliet. I love teaching Shakespeare, and I like to help students understand that it's not scary, that if you take enough time and if you think deeply enough, it actually makes sense and can change the way that you think about certain concepts that Shakespeare explores.
And what do you like about teaching high school English?
I love that I never know what my students are going to say. I can come into class with, I'll give you an example of this. For every class that I teach, I have a typed out lesson plan. I'm a perfectionist. I like when things fit into boxes. My lesson plans never fit neatly into boxes. I go in with the plan, it changes, and I love that my students go along with it. I know that an organic lesson can sometimes be much better than something that's extremely structured. I think that it doesn't always apply to all the different fields that you can be studying, but in English class, I love the freedom. I love that we can have discussion start in one place and end somewhere completely different. And that's what I've enjoyed so far about teaching English here.
Okay, thank you.